I'm going to go live again. This is Dinus Mickle. This is going to be a very, very quick request for a very specific statistic. I've been keeping track of the statistics and expected deaths in various countries, and what I did is I took the global population and I took the global death rate that's at mediaindia.net, and I have this death rate over global population. So what then I could do is I could calculate a daily death allotment per country. that's some cheery stuff, right? But anyway, if we've got Italy that has a daily death allotment of 1,234, Hubei province 1,192. In the U.S., we've got about 6,667 people that, according to this calculation of the daily death allotment, die per day. Latvia would have 39 per day. Lithuania 57, Estonia 27, Austria 180, the UK about 1,354. That is if in those countries the same amount of people, the global average of deaths, if that happens. I heard in an interview, and I should have made this quicker because I just want one little statistic, but I heard in an interview that in the United States you get 0.9% deaths per year. So then I checked that, and interestingly enough, it looks like the U.S. death rate is worse than the global average. So if you live anywhere in the world besides the U.S., you're less likely to die than if you live in the U.S. But here's the statistic that I'm looking for. And interestingly, it looks like Candace Owens is looking for the exact same statistic. Hey, Candace, I thought it was really cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's looking for the same one. Here it is. She writes, I spent all day trying to look up the daily death rates for any other diseases. Fine. You can't get it anywhere. They're reporting only on coronavirus deaths. But I suspect if we begin to demand the daily death toll numbers for heart disease, we will observe a deep decline. I'm most interested in New York City overall deaths for this past month, not just from COVID-19. Right. If anyone knows where we can get this information, please let me know. They seem to be locking it down. If they can tell us how many people are dying from coronavirus daily, why can't they tell us how many people are dying otherwise? So, Candace, that's the exact statistic that I'm looking for. I calculated a statistic for, I calculated a daily death rate, and then that daily death rate put over onto, factored in with the population, you get a comparison between the average death rate of the Earth and then you can say, well, if this average death rate happens in this country, what would your daily death allotment be? However, what I don't have is how many people died in Italy yesterday. How many people died in Austria in the month of March of 2020? How many people died in France? How many people died in England? How many people died in Sweden? How many people died in the United States? So like a running ticker of how many people have actually passed away. That statistic would give us the ability to figure out if more people are dying during this COVID-19 pandemic or not. So if anybody can help me find that statistic, please let me know. Thank you for your time and attention.